Okay, first question for Coach. Let's go to Aaron Portzline. Go ahead, Porty.
Thanks, Todd. Brad, it felt like that first period was maybe the best first period you guys have had in quite a while. What did you like about that period, if you agree with that sentiment? And what happened to you the rest of the way? It felt like they kind of pushed back a little bit, starting with the second.
Good start, played very simple, played north. We had great sticks, checked well. Made the right plays at the right time, didn't force things. And then it got away from us. We trying to force things. We're not making plays under pressure. And there's times when we're not even under pressure. We're just not executing. And it's just not good enough.
Yeah. Better than Tampa Bay and Carolina. Perhaps that's opponent driven, but were there things you liked tonight better than this performances, or still similar?
Yeah, there's some better stuff. I'm going to watch tape again and we'll go over it. Got practice tomorrow. But I want to look at it again.
Yeah. You had a chance in this game a couple of times to get back into it with the power play, and that was really good for you early in the season. It has really struggled for a while. Now I know you didn't have Werenski back there, but it feels like you guys have kind of lost your way on that unit. Would you agree with that?
Oh, sure. Yeah, no, we got to get something out of the power play. The kill slip too. I mean, your special teams a slip.
Yeah.
And so those are costly, right? I mean, we had the opportunities to get back in it, to get ahead, to tie it, and we don't get it done. So those are the times we got to come through, especially when you're not winning games. They got to come through, and it's just little mistakes, even on the penalty kill. It's an easy rush coverage solution there, and we blow it. And the big mistakes are adding up to losses.
Yeah. Did you see a different, less rusty Corpusalo tonight? He hasn't played a lot of back-to-backs, but he was looking forward to this, I'm sure.
Yeah, he was a bright spot for sure. I thought he was back in form tonight. I thought he kept us in. It was a goaltending we needed tonight to keep us in that game.
Thanks, Brad.
And next we'll go to Brian Hedger. Go ahead, Hedge.
Hey, Brad. When Max was in here just a few minutes ago, he was basically saying that in his mind, it kind of felt like the difference between the first period and second period, as far as puck possession and all that kind of stuff, a lot of it he felt was just not making plays with confidence in the second period. Are you noticing something like that, where guys just maybe are kind of steadily losing some confidence if things aren't going right?
I'm not sure why that would happen. We had a really good first. Talked about it. We addressed it. He's sticking with it, staying with the same idea, same mentality that we had in the first. Thought, we moved the puck well, we checked well, created a ton of turnovers, structurally very well. We have a real hard time when it goes south a little bit to get it back. And it's got to get fixed. Guys got to take control. Someone has to take control there. We got to put 5 guys on the ice, and whoever's out there got to take back control of that game.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that you'll probably have to look at the video to really get a full assessment of Jake Christensen, but just from the bench type view, did he stand out to you in any way tonight?
I thought he was actually one of the brighter spots back there tonight. For his first game, I thought he did a heck of a job.
Thank you.
Next we'll go to Aaron Portzline. Go ahead, Porty.
Thanks, Todd. Brad, does this game particularly bother you because of the milestone that Jake was up against? Would you like to see more specifically for him?
Well, it's more about the team. I mean, what Jake's done is separate from the game itself, and I'm certainly not going to minimize what he's done. I think you've heard my thoughts on it. It's an incredible achievement, but really, I was really focused on just getting that win, not for Jake, but for the team and for our guys. And of course, if that comes with his 1000th game, great. But it's about trying to get that win for us.
Yeah. Let me ask you maybe this way: for the first couple months of the season, I think you've been real clear that you've not questioned the effort of this team. Breakdown, struggles, sure, but it hasn't been the effort. Is that still the case, or are you questioning that, or starting to question that a little bit?
No, tonight again, it's not. There's a ton of try, but at some point you have to play with some poise and make some plays under pressure. Teams are going to push at some point. You come out and have a good first period on the road, they're going to push back. I mean, it's insanity if you think they're not. So we need our guys to understand that and make the next play. And there's situational stuff and forcing stuff and a lot of things here that we're really hurting ourselves. Over back checking. I mean, we have 5 guys below the goal line one time and they're throwing it out to an empty slot guy. Like this is hockey 101 and we got to get better. We're going to show video and we're going to try and just chip at this one situation at a time here.